Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present my final year project, which is playing Kenong via virtual reality. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Zamira Izzati binti Azwa. I am from CS236B. My examiner is Madam Siti Nur Amalina binti Johari. My supervisor is Miss Nur Intan Shafini binti Nasaruddin, and lastly my CSP 650 lecturer is Sir Shamsul Arifin bin Yahaya. Gamelan is a Malaysian traditional music instrument. Many people thought that gamelan is just an instrument, but it is actually a group of musical instruments, and one of it is Kenong. Kenong is made up of medium size of 5 Kenong with 2 small gongs, and it will place with a padded stick. So next, I will explain about the problem statement. The main problem was there was no other alternative to practice gamelan other than going to class. According to Encik Hisham, for beginner students, they have difficulty when they want to practice gamelan because they can only play during the class. Encik Hisham also said that students cannot buy the instrument because it is very expensive. Gamelan is usually sold in a complete set. The complete set is estimated to be around 64,000, and during class, usually students have limited time to practice because students need to take turn to practice since there is only one set of gamelan in the class. There are 3 objectives of this project. First one is to design a 3D model of Kenong. Second one is to develop a virtual reality in visualizing the flow on how to play Kenong and the sound of the Kenong. Lastly is to evaluate the usability on playing Kenong via virtual reality using leap motion controller. Next, I will explain about the scope. The target user is for beginner who has intention to learn and play Kenong. The application was created in 3D environment for a desktop platform. The project content will be based on Kenong. On top of that, this project used leap motion controller to develop an application for learning and playing Kenong. Leap motion controller itself was used to help users to interact with the computer. So for the evaluation phase, this application tested based on usability testing by using system usability scale (SUS). So after finish all the testing, the score for this application is 83.5 and the grade is A. The value indicate that the application passes the average score, which is 68. This shows that the application is usable and good to use. We can conclude that this application can be used as solution to the problem statement, which is the problem is no other solution to practice playing the gamelan. So next I will show my application playing Kenong via virtual reality. So right here with me I have leap motion right here. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the main menu page, the first page when user click the application. So this page, it has 4 buttons, which is how to playing Kenong about this project, and lastly the exit button. So first we will go to how to play. So when user click how to play button, this instruction page will appear. So user need to read the instruction first. So as we can see here, read the music sheet before start playing. The music sheet is based on the chosen song. So the 5 number here is the note that you need to hit at the moment. Hit the gong once the number appear, and lastly is The number on the gong is the reference number on each book. So we will go to the next page. So this is how to read music sheet. So user need to know how to read music sheet first. So we will read together. So number 1 is read and hit the brown note. So as we can see here is 5 1 1 5 5 5 5 2 is the brown note. So user need to hit 5 1 1 5 5 5 5 2. So number 2, you should start with this note. The first note is the number that the first note is the number that in the circle. So the first note that user need to hit is 2 if we see the music sheet right here in the circle. So number 3 is continue with this note. So we continue with 5. The reason why we continue with the 5 is because we need to read and hit the brown note. Remember the brown note. So next we will continue with 1 1 5 5 5 5 2. So number 4, then read left to the right. So 5 1 1 5. So we will go to the next page. So this page will appear before user can try to start playing the piano. Start. So get ready. 6 5 5 2 3 6. Finish. Okay, after finish, try playing the piano. This page will appear where user can try again. So this page will appear, or we can go to home button. So if you can see here the home button. Next we will go to playing Kenong. So this is where user can choose one of 3 songs. We have Bindri Lalu Selendo Pakai Sanga, Sue Ora Jamu, and lastly Manya Seg. So we'll go with Bindri Lalu Selendo Pakai Sanga first. Finish. So after finish playing the Kenong, we can go to play again, where it will go back to the choose song page, or we can go to home or main page. So we will play again. So if we can see in Bindri Laira Selendo Pakai Sanga songs before, we can see it just involve 2 notes, which is 5 and 1 only. So this one is the easy level. Suwe or Jam is the nickname, and Manya Sewu is the highest level. So get ready. Finish. So lastly we go to the highest level, which is Manya Sewu. Finish. So that is for the 3 songs. So now we go back to home. So we will go to about this project. So in this page, it will tell a little bit about the Kenong. Kenong is a family of gamelan. People are usually familiar with gamelan, but they are unaware it comes with a set. Kenong is unique because it is beaten from 2 sides and able to resonate because it is mounted on both end and hollow wood. Kenong made out of 6 bones with 2 smaller bones called ketul and kepala. So it also told about the virtuality and about the project. So if we can read here, VR is any in which the user is effectively immersed in responsive virtual world. The second wave of VR has brought us several of the new output and input devices in the last 3 years. In recent years, innovative depth sensors such as lead motion controller have provided 3D depth data and sense of the depth data of the sense have contributed much to 3D and distinct recognition. The aim of this project is to demonstrate how to play Kenong using lead motion controller as an assist device. So the credit part is for where I got the sound from, the Kenong sounds from. So from Gamelan Korea and Sri Vishnu on a YouTube channel. So for the demo, I think that's all about the project, about this application. And if we read the exit button, it will exit the application. So I think that's all for the demo my application. I think that's all for my final year project. I sincerely appreciate that I have had this opportunity to present to you. Thank you for listening my presentation. Thank you.